You know the season of life where a lot of your friends, they're already having kids. Having him as my husband makes me so much more excited to have kids because I want to watch him be a dad. But before that, I really want to build the most solid foundation for our marriage. We are currently living our DINKYWAD life, dual income, no kids yet, with a dog. How cool is it that we've built a life where the everyday just feels amazing? I love this current season of life. Happy Friday! I just finished up work for the day and I thought it would be fun to take you guys with me and show you how I spend a weekend when I'm actually intentional with my time. So first things first, I just finished off work and got the dog his food. So he's eating dinner. Yes, we use the treadmill as like a riser so he doesn't have to bend down so far. And now I'm going to put away the dishes and clean the whole house because if the house is clean, I'll be able to enjoy my weekend so much more. So that's the first thing on the list is cleaning up this house. Also, my husband comes back. He's been traveling for work all week, so I want to be a good wife and have the house all clean for him when he gets back. Okay, kitchen is clean. I jammed out some good music, and I wish I could say that this was the end of my cleaning, but I have managed to make quite a mess. When my husband is home, I do a much better job of picking up after myself. When he's not, I'm like, no one's around, so I'm just gonna leave this here for now. And if you saw the first clip, I had 8 different sweatshirts all sitting on a chair down here. I need to work on that. I'd blame it on the ADHD. I don't know, is that fair? Anyways, can you understand why I felt the need to clean before I could enjoy my weekend? Because it was kind of a disaster. But now it's looking good. Now I'm gonna go do the same to my room because that also has a bunch of clothing that's just been set places. Anyone else with ADHD, what do you do with the clothes that you can wear again because they're not actually dirty, but you've already worn? I don't wanna put it away unless it's actually clean, but it's clean enough to wear again, and I will wear it again before I wash it. What do you do in that situation? Because for me, I stack it. I create piles and it's disastrous. So if you have any tips, please let me know. So remember how I said I have 8 sweatshirts downstairs? Yeah, well I did, and I just took them all and I brought them and set them on my bed. So now I have to actually put them away. And also I didn't make my bed today. So I need to get better about that. And if you didn't think I had a problem before, this is also the pile that I have in my bathroom. So let me know if you have a solution to that. But the one thing that I'm thinking I could do is, so you know how for 75 hard, one of my tasks is I have to tidy up a space every single day. Most of the time I pick the same spot and it's the easiest spot to do. But I think what I'm gonna do is every day of the week, I'm gonna assign a different spot in my house. And that's the spot that I have to clean that day because that will eliminate the thought process of me choosing a place to clean. And it will make sure that every spot's getting hit at least once a week. So chaotic environment, chaotic brain. Clean environment, calm brain. It is literally 6:30 p.m., but I'm gonna make the bed anyways because it's so much nicer getting into a bed that is made than one that's like this. If you guys don't sleep with the Silk Sleep eye mask, what are you doing? It makes me sleep so much better. I wake up way less in the middle of the night and I can sleep in a little bit even if the sun's up earlier. So highly recommend. And also I went with Silk because it's better for your skin and your hair. I was using a different kind before and it had this buckle on the back. And I recently switched to sleeping on my back. And I literally had bruises and bumps on the back of my head because this buckle was like, I don't know, attacking the back of my head. But anyways, so I wanted to talk to you guys about something exciting that's been going on in my world. So if you don't know, I've been posting on YouTube for 9 months now. And it literally took me 6 months to get my first 100 subscribers. Today, I'm sitting at 675, which is crazy because almost all of them have been in the last 2 weeks, I would say, maybe 3. So first, one of my 75 hard vlogs started to get a little bit of traction. And then, whoa, I don't know what to do here. And then I posted a video about this app called Quoves that is AI and also humans, I think, look at it too. They analyze your face and they tell you how to get more attractive based on the scientific version of what attractive is. I must have been rolling around last night because this duvet is all over the place. But anyways, so the 75 hard video got almost 5,000 views, which is crazy for me. And then this Quoves video is at like 25,000 views, which is so exciting, but also kind of hilarious because it's like a video about trying to get hotter, which is one of my goals for this year. But it's so funny because it's like not something that I'm necessarily good at. And I think that's why it's resonating with people, because I'm not like some beauty guru. I'm just a regular girl in my 30s who's trying to get a little bit hotter. So I posted that video. It's been getting a ton of traction, which is awesome. But I wanted to make sure that I wasn't positioning myself as someone who is like the glow up queen, you know, or like the aesthetics person. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting to improve your looks and getting aesthetic treatments. I got plastic surgery this year. I got Botox for the first time this month. I got lip filler for the first time this month. I'm open to it. Whatever you want to do to make yourself look and feel better, totally game for it. But I wanted to make sure that's not what my channel was turning into. So then I posted another video. I talk about all of the things that I've gotten done, how much I paid for them, and if it was actually worth it. But I go beyond just the aesthetic treatments. So I start talking about my sobriety, my relationship with God, my self-love, and my fitness journey, which are things that like, those things have had way more of an impact on me being more confident and being more attractive than any of the things that I've paid any money for. So I thought that video was a really good way to introduce people to like what my mindset really is around beauty and to start to show some of that like depth that I have, because I would not be happy if I grew a platform that was just about like how to get hotter. That's not me. Do I want to get hotter? Yeah, absolutely. However, do I want to build my whole image around being someone who wants to get hotter? No, I want to be someone who has depth. I want to be someone who gives you an example of what it's like to live an aligned life that's in alignment with your unique values. And that's why I'm doing the 75 hard challenge and making my own rules. That's why I am in this season before kids, like in my early 30s. And I'm in a season where most people would be having kids by now, but I'm not, because I'm not ready for it. And that doesn't align with like me in the current season of life that I'm in. So I'm all about carving your own path and doing what's going to make you have the most aligned life that you can possibly live. So all of that to say, super excited that all of this hard work is actually paying off. I really enjoy this creative process and I wasn't going to quit. Even if I never passed that 100 subscriber mark, I would have wanted to continue creating because it has changed who I am as a person, because I'm now someone who shows up and does things that are scary. I have quit so many times. I've started social media, quit social media. I've started other projects and then quit. I've done so many things like that because growing up, things kind of came easily to me. I was really good at school. I was relatively athletic. I never really had to try that hard for things. If I wasn't good at it from the start, I'd quit. That was just how it was for me. And then now in the real world, this is my first time I'm having to teach myself resilience and sticking with something even when it's hard. So the 75 hard challenge absolutely is contributing to that, because again, even if I don't feel like doing one of my tasks, I'm going to do it because we stick to the plan, not our feelings. I want to be a person who makes her decisions based on what's in alignment with my values, not on how I'm feeling in that moment or what I want in that moment. I want to live a truly fulfilling, truly aligned life. And right now I feel like I'm on the path to doing that. My puppy just decided to come join us. Hello, buddy. Say hello, come here. So this is Mishka. Mishka, say hello to the camera. He is my pride and joy. He's my bestest friend in the entire world. I am obsessed with him. He likes me a lot better when Daddy Dog's not home, my husband, because he is the favorite, unfortunately. But it took a long time for us to get there. Didn't it, buddy? Yeah, he didn't like Louie at first, so I actually canceled on our first date because I was like, it's not gonna work out if my dog doesn't like this guy. And you know what that guy did? You know what my husband, my now husband, did? He showed up every single day. We lived in the same apartment complex, but he showed up every single day to my balcony because we literally lived across the street from each other. He showed up every single day before he would go to work at my balcony with the ball for the dog, and he would play fetch with Mishka from the balcony. Is that not the sweetest thing you've ever heard in your entire life? When he started doing that, I was like, I gotta give this guy a shot. He seems like he's a very good guy. And it turns out he is now married, and I love him so much. He is the best man ever, and he makes me better. And I love him so dang much. And that's another reason why I'm so content in this current season that I'm in before having kids. I know he's gonna be an amazing father someday, and honestly, having him him as my husband makes me so much more excited to have kids because I want to watch him be a dad. But before that, I really want to build the most solid foundation for our marriage that I could possibly do. I want us to be so rock solid. I want us to know how to manage all conflict. I want us to truly enjoy the season that we're in and not rush into what's next just because it's what's typically would come next in the timeline. So all that to say, we are currently living our DINKYWAD life, dual income, no kids yet, with a dog. And we have dubbed this season Mishka optimization season. So all the decisions we're making right now are to give Mishka the best possible life that he can have. He is 9 years old. He'll be 10 in July. Crazy that I have a 10-year-old son. What? And I got him when he was a puppy too. So that's wild. But yeah, we are optimizing for Mishka's life. And you'll see a little bit of that this weekend. We live the most chill life and I am obsessed with it. We live in the coolest neighborhood. We have water access. We spend a lot of our time walking the dog, playing in the backyard with our pup. We go on the paddleboard and we just live the most simple, beautiful life. And I am so content. I love our life so much. And I just really want to soak this season in, enjoy it while it lasts, and become the best version of myself that I could possibly be so that when we do bring kids into this world, I am someone who I'm very excited for them to look up to. Yeah, I want to feel proud of who I am and I want my kids to look up to me and see a positive role model. So that is another thing that I'm trying to do in this season. I'm really excited about it. I feel like this is a season, I've mentioned this before, but I feel like this is a season a lot of people just take for granted. A lot of people rush into having kids, and my heart goes out to you if you are trying to have children and it's taking longer than you had hoped. But I really hope you can find some joy in this current season and you can really use it to invest in your marriage, invest in your discipline, invest in becoming the best version of yourself, because your future children will thank you for that. So long ramble, I need to get back to cleaning up this house and we'll chat in a bit. It is 8 o'clock and I have been editing and walking for the past hour and a half. So I would say it's been a productive evening. I am about to finish this up and then I'm going to read. My friend wrote a book and I'm reading it before she puts it out into the world, and it is such a good book. It is so good. I can't even believe that my friend wrote this book because I'm addicted to it and I keep staying up way too late listening to it, or I keep staying up way too late reading it. So my bad, but it's genuinely that good. So I'm so excited for her and I'm so grateful that I get to read it before the rest of the world does, because it's gonna blow up. Mark my words, it's gonna blow up. Hey, she's been waiting for dad. Did you know dad's coming home tonight? Got my book here, my rosemary sea salt crackers, and I'm about to make a ninja creamy. I got this book printed so that I could actually read it at nighttime because I can't look at screens too late at night, says the girl who literally just got off her screens. I'm on chapter 25 and I literally started it on Monday, I think. So yeah, safe to say I love it. And that's page 291. So it's not like it's quick chapters. Yeah, no. I've read 300 pages this week. It's so good. So that's where I'm going to sign off today. But my husband comes back tonight. I'm so excited. He's in Atlanta right now, watching his brother play some baseball after his work trip. So he'll be here tomorrow morning and I can't wait to see him. But yeah, tomorrow I'm sure we'll get up to something fun and we'll spend the rest of the weekend just as intentionally as I spent today. Good morning. Happy Saturday. We are starting off the day with a nice long walkies. I got my iced coffee right here and we're gonna hit the 45-minute walk. And I think we're probably gonna take the dog swimming too, because we love him. I am currently doing my daily journaling and devotional, keeping up with all those 75 hard tasks. Today is day 35, which is crazy. We're almost at the halfway mark and it has flown by, like genuinely flown by. But life has felt so good since I started this challenge. Yes, there's been moments where it's been really hard and I haven't wanted to do these things, but doing them every single day has made me a much better version of myself. It's made my life feel clearer and more aligned, and it's been amazing. So I'm loving it. If you have never done a challenge like this, I really highly suggest doing something like this. Even if you only pick 2 or 3 habits that you're going to do every single day, pick 3 things that are genuinely going to help you become the best version of yourself and stick with it, and it will genuinely change your life.
Off to the gym.
Love you, have fun.
Love you, sweetheart.
And then we're gonna have another burger night. Surprise, surprise.
And some tennis.
And we're gonna play some tennis. It's gonna be a great day. It was supposed to not be so sunny out, but there is sunshine and I am absolutely thrilled about it.
Someone said that.
Louis thinks he's the weatherman. He thinks he knows more than the Apple weather folks. I'm dead. Mishka decided he wanted to come sit by me on the tanning chair. You're so cute. I just laid outside with Mishka and tanned and watched a sermon, and it was so good. It was such a good sermon. And Louis actually had this amazing idea that tonight, for part of our date night, we should do a little bit of a Bible study and discussion. I love my husband. He is the greatest man, and I love that he recommends things like that. He gave me the option of either going out somewhere or having a date night in and making like burgers at home. And your girl, I will almost always choose a date night at home. I'm getting ready for that right now. We're going to do tennis and then come back to our Bible study and eat our burgers. And it's going to be so good. I literally have, that's hilarious. I have marks on my forehead because I have a tanning chair. It has an opening that you put your head in, and you can see the round shape that I put from where I put my head in. Hilarious. So I'm just going in with sunscreen. I was already wearing some, but I'm just putting on another layer. Something about this sunscreen, it's like a primer at the same time. It's very good. It creates a great base for what little makeup that I do wear. So obviously, I've said this before, but I'm not a beauty influencer, but makeup and hair is something that I really want to get better at this year because I think it's such an easy way to glow up. It can be easy, inexpensive, and have a huge impact. So my makeup literally takes 5 minutes. I put on sunscreen, I curl my eyelashes. On a day where I'm feeling really reckless, I will wear a little bit of a lip tint. I'm not feeling reckless today. I use Revlon Color Stay eyeliner, and I just line the top lash line. This brown color is a warm, I don't know what you would call this color, sienna maybe, but it really makes my hazel eyes pop, and it is definitely in my soft autumn color palette. So I wear brown eyeliner. I wear this Maybelline Sky High mascara, also in brown. And then you guys are almost at the end already. And I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but having eyelashes that I can actually put mascara on and have them be visible is a new thing for me. And it is the coolest thing ever because prior to this, every time I put on makeup, I would use these little lashes, which looked great, but it was a lot of work. So, and then I will either go in with this L'Oreal True Match Nude or this CC Nude Glow from IT Cosmetics. And lately I've been doing the IT Cosmetics because it has a little bit of sunscreen as well. And I just put it straight on my skin. I know when I did my makeup lesson, she told me to warm it up on my hand first, but I wasn't using this foundation. So maybe that's one of my steps to actually improving my makeup is listening to the instructions that I actually got from a makeup professional. But I feel like that just wastes a lot of product, but maybe it makes a difference to how it actually looks on too. Who is to say? Not I, because I'm not an expert. I did not grab enough of this stuff. So I just wipe it in with my fingers. Again, a lot of people use brushes. That's probably a better method, but this works for me. So I also really want to learn how to do my brows. I don't know if I want to get them laminated or what, but I feel brows can really change someone's face shape or enhance it. Use some of this. So yeah, that's something I want to invest in this year as well. There are so many low cost things that you can do to make yourself look better. And I just, up until this point, I haven't had the patience or the motivation to learn. So I need to do that because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you invest in being the prettiest version of yourself, the most attractive version of yourself, if it's going to give you extra confidence and make you look and feel your best? So literally, that's my makeup. And then since I'm not wearing a lip tint today, I'm just going to go in with some sort of lip gloss. I'm using this Diamond Plumper Milani blush. Oops. I know this looks chaotic because I never put anything away. I want to learn what my best blush placement and stuff is because that I do not know. And then I'm going to use, I've had this blush since high school, I think. I literally think I got my makeup done at Sephora when I was in high school and they gave me this blush and it is not the right color for me, but it just won't ever get to the bottom of it because I don't really use it. So I just do it along my hairline, my jawline, and under my cheeks. Maybe a little on my nose and my neck. Why not? Then we take these guys out and this is the final look. You can definitely tell I got some sun today. Literally it says 7 minutes from the time that I started talking to finishing my makeup. And obviously it took a little longer because I was chatting with you. Louis is still at the gym. So I'm going to use a little bit of time here to edit my title and thumbnail for my video going out Tuesday, maybe do a little editing, and as always, get in some steps on my walking pad while I'm doing that. I cannot tell you how much excitement and joy having a creative project has given me. So that is one thing I would recommend to you. Find something that lights you up and you want to spend your time doing, whether that's a passion project, whether that's creative outlet, whether that's a hobby that you think is fun. It will absolutely transform your weekends. I get excited to wake up and work on this project. I get excited to get better at editing, to get better at filming, to get better at all of these things because my heart's in it. I'm excited. I'm invested. So if you can have any sort of hobby or anything that you can invest in your skills in will give you so much more purpose and passion in this season of life. So highly recommend. So Louis and I have been on a sourdough kick again. And what I do is I put melt peanut butter on there, and then I do Greek yogurt and jelly so that it has a little bit of protein at least, and it's so good. But it made me want to revive my old starter. This has been in my fridge for at least 6 months, but it wasn't moldy. It looked just like it had the, I don't remember what they call it. I'm pretty sure it's a gross word on top, the gray liquid. So I'm working on reviving it, and I'm gonna get back in my sourdough era. So this is a very exciting day. So I want this to be more blood sugar friendly. So I have rye flour and whole wheat flour that I'm using for it. Okay, I got my starter all mixed up, and I had to use like a towel instead of the covers that usually come with it because I cannot find it because it's been that long since I've done sourdough. And then right now I'm making some tilapia and good old fashioned frozen mixed veggies. It's kind of, this is just a staple meal for me. And then tomorrow I will probably not hit my macro target because we are going to all you can eat sushi. So that will be a lot of fun and delicious. So even though I know I'm going to go over macros tomorrow, I'm not going to starve myself today. I'm still hitting my macro target. I'm just making sure that I don't go over those macros 2 days in a row. So we're making the smart, intentional choices today, making sure I get good protein in. Tomorrow morning, I'm still going to eat a normal breakfast, normal lunch, all of that fun stuff. I'm just going to know that I'm going to be over. So maybe I'll do some extra walking or something like that, but honestly, not even. Tomorrow, I'm going to the actual gym for the first time and not just using my home gym. So we're going to lift some super heavy weights, and we're going to turn that sushi into some glute gains, hopefully. So it's going to be a great weekend. So you know how earlier I was talking about how amazing my husband is? Well, now he also just did the entire yard. So we mowed the lawn, and the dog's been chasing him around too. So Mishka's exhausted. He's in the phase that, you know, when a baby or a toddler they do too much and they have way too much energy and they overexert themselves and then they're just grumpy because they're so tired. I feel like Mishka's in that stage right now. He doesn't look grumpy, but he's just like,
He's cranky.
He's just overwhelmed. He's so tired. So we're gonna go play some tennis, and hopefully Mishka's gonna take a nap because he needs it.
Share a brain cell.
So this is how you spend weekends in your early 30s /
I'm 29.
He's only 29.
Yeah,
he's a little bit younger.
It's not.
But even if you're in your 20s, you know the season of life where a lot of your friends, they're already having kids, but we have our four-legged child right here, and we're really happy and content with this season. So we're making the most of it, and we're gonna play some tennis and make some burgers. And it's gonna be
yeah, burgers are gonna be fire.
the best.
Hey, I love you.
You're so cute.
You're a good boy.
You're so
You ready to go take a
cute.
nap? He says, ah.
He can't keep his eyes open. He's exhausted. That is a happy, cute dog. Are you gonna take a good nap? Mishka, hey, look at me. I don't wanna be on camera. Are you tired? The tennis portion of our date has commenced. We don't really play tennis. I make Louis do rallies back and forth with me because that's the only tennis that I play. So it shall be fun. Burger night has commenced. And one thing that you will notice about me if you watch my vlogs is we do a lot of the same stuff over and over again. We have a routine and just a daily life that we love so much that we just say, why fix what's not broken? You know what I'm saying? So our perfect Saturday is doing something active, making some great food at home, and spending some good quality time together as a family with the pup. So I don't need all that much variety in how I spend my weekends or how I spend my nights or my mornings or anything like that. I love the routine. It's fun to go out on vacations every now and then, but like, how cool is it that we've built a life where the everyday just feels amazing? I love this current season of life. So we have reached the Ninja Creamy dessert portion of the evening, and I literally have nailed the Ninja Creamy recipe. It is so good. So let me know if you want to hear what the actual recipe is, and maybe I'll make a short or something for it. I'm sitting here with the sleepiest puppy. He's out. He's conked. Like we were saying earlier that he was just gonna pass out. Yeah, he did. I just spent an hour upstairs editing and walking on the walking pad, so I should be at my 12,000 steps for the day, but I have not verified that yet. But our plan for the rest of the evening, we're gonna do our Bible study, and then we are going to watch Air Bud. And hopefully Mishka was gonna watch it with us, because last time we watched a movie that had dogs in it, he was glued to the screen, and it was the cutest thing ever. So that's our Sunday, I'm skipping a day. That's our Saturday evening, and we have another exciting day ahead of us tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Sunday. We had the best night ever last night. We watched Air Bud and we were in our feels. There was one moment in the movie, I don't want to spoil it for you, but there was one moment in the movie that was just so incredibly sad. I was screaming at the TV. I am such an empath when it comes to watching movies. Like when the movie's good, I am living the dream. When the movie has something bad or sad happening, I'm like, can we fast forward it? I just want to get to the good part. And that's why I basically only read roms, because I like to feel good. I'm kind of allergic to the sad feelings. Anyway, I've had a super productive morning. My starter is alive. Do you see those bubbles? It looks great. So I'm gonna feed it now so that we can maybe make some bread. Probably tomorrow. It probably won't be quite ready today, but I have some egg bites in the oven and we got gym day today. And then we're gonna go on a double date. And we're gonna have unlimited sushi, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be a great day. Starting the day how we usually do, with a nice puppy walkies. How loved this doggy is. He's got ice packs on, he's wrapped in a towel because he decided to go swimming.
I went swimming.
Are you so happy? I'm so happy. Are on the way to the gym right now. It's no longer a double date tonight. They have a sick kiddo at home, but Louie and I had already had our mindset that we were getting unlimited sushi today, so obviously we're still gonna go get unlimited sushi. So right now we are going to the gym and we're gonna lift some heavy weights so that when I eat the sushi later, it turns into glute gains, and I'm very excited for that. But this is the first time that I've been to the gym since I got my surgery, so we'll see how this is. I wonder if I can still lift as heavy as I had been before, because it's been 3 months almost. I think it's been 3 months. But at the same time, I was lifting heavy, but I don't think I was like maxing out my strength. So I'm gonna try going to the same weights that I was at, and we'll see what happens.
I'll keep you updated if she gets humble.
And then I will pick the camera back up and talk to y'all more and show you all the sushi that we're gonna eat, because it is so good. I remember when Louie first told me about this place, he was like, oh yeah, there's this awesome limited sushi place. And I was like, that sounds like food poisoning waiting to happen. Because it kind of seems that way. Raw fish, unlimited. Usually when you see unlimited, you think of a buffet. You know, you think of a place that's not gonna be the highest quality. It'll probably taste good, but you might not feel good after you eat it. But Sushi Hana, that's the place we're going. It's in Charlotte, and they
make it all fresh in front. They make it all fresh.
They have great quality.
It's amazing.
It tastes delicious, and you don't feel awful afterwards, except for if you eat too much. So I like to try my best to cut myself off before I get to that point, but I would say I'm successful 3 out of 4 times.
Really?
Louie probably.
I'm 0 for every time.
Yeah, I think he intentionally goes there. I'm just gonna.
It's the greatest thing.
But we go for nice long walks afterwards. So
Waddles,
honestly, yeah. So it's in South End, so we're gonna walk around South End a little bit afterwards, and it's gonna be a grand old time. But since we are no longer doing this as a double date, we get to just go eat whenever we want. So we're gonna work out, and then we're gonna be ravenous, and we're going to get some sushi. I was telling Louie earlier this week that now that I've been lifting heavy again, I literally have the appetite of a line biker. I am so hungry all the time.
What you want to hear from your wife,
right?
I love it.
But I have noticed my body. I took my progress pictures today, and I've noticed that I'm getting more muscle, and I'm like leaning out because those calories are getting turned into muscles.
You look amazing.
Great. Thanks, babe.
You look beautiful.
So about to go work out, and we'll chat after. Workout complete. Check that box. It felt good. I did stick with the same weights that I had 3 months ago. So that's either saying that I wasn't lifting heavy enough, or I'm just really strong, and what I've been doing at home has been working.
Skeptical.
Anyways, now we are off to sushi. As soon as I finish my workout, I go up to Louie and I go, and he at the same time eyes me up and he goes, I'm ready to eat. And I was like, I'm ready for some sushi. So very excited for this next stop. And you know, I don't know if it was a good idea to work out first, because now I'm gonna be starving when I get there, so I'm gonna order everything on the menu.
It's okay.
And you get charged if you don't finish it all. So we're gonna have to finish
I'll finish it.
Clean plate club, you know.
I will finish it. It's okay.
Yeah. So far, great Sunday.
Great Sunday. Church was amazing too.
Yes, we watched church, and it was an amazing sermon. It was like the perfect mixture of funny, entertaining, deep,
abundant
soulful.
grace.
It was so good.
Abundant grace. Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
So we love it. Red Rocks Church is the greatest church.
And they got new songs that just dropped.
Yep, new songs that just dropped.
It's
They're
electric.
also amazing.
It's electric.
It is. It's electric. Now we're on our way to South End to go get some sushi, and then our plan is to walk around afterwards, to waddle around afterwards, as Louie said.
It's going to be incredible.
It's going to be a great day. And then we're going to go home.
God bless.
Hang out with the dog. Probably do a little bit of editing,
I'll post a video myself.
Louie's gonna post a podcast episode because he started a podcast. I'm so proud of him. And And yeah, that's life. Next weekend, I'm gonna be in Seattle for a bachelorette trip, so I need to get ahead of that. And I'm gonna record a video while I'm there about like how to do 75 hard and like how to stick to your healthy habits even when you're traveling. So should be fun.
Which you've done an amazing job of. I'm really proud of you.
So sushi was incredible, and so was our conversation. We were doing this thing where before we'd take a roll, isn't it called a roll? What would be like one little
Piece of sushi.
Every time we'd take a piece of sushi, we'd set our chopsticks down and ask each other a question. So we went to a lot of like random first date kind of questions, which is funny because we've been married for a year and a half now.
I didn't know that you watched Degrassi or whatever it was.
That's true.
On.
We did. You still can learn new things every day. So
yeah. I watched Lilo and Stitch apparently.
Yeah. But now we're just out getting our steps, and we're only at 9,000. So we've got quite a few to go.
I know.
Here we go. We just got back from our time in South End. We walked 16,000 steps already, and now we're walking the dog. So we're gonna probably get to 17,000 for the day. And I am feeling tired after a leg day and then 16,000 steps. So my plan is to do absolutely nothing for the rest of the night, except for, you know, finish the rest of my 75 hard task. But that's gonna be where I end off this vlog. I hope you enjoyed spending an intentional weekend with us.